I speak unto thee this day, and I say how much I desire to see my own people come under my authority. Yet I say my people resist and resist my authority. Yet I say they take up the authority of the wicked one. They take up the authority of the world, only to obey those things that are darkness. I say that I, the living God, never called thee to be in obedience unto darkness, but I say that I've called thee to be in obedience unto my life. For I say it is me, the living God, who does offer unto thee the way that is light, the way that is truth, the way that is mercy. Now stop and consider, when you come under my authority, you come under my protection, you come under my safekeeping, and yes, you are kept by me. But I say when you resent and resist my authority, I say that you are nothing but a fool. For I say, when I, the living God, do have established lines of authority for my own people to be kept in me, I say they are meant to be respecting the same. That is, they are meant to be thankful that they can be kept, uplifted, directed, and guided in my way. Now it is not important that a man assert his own authority, but it is important that a man learn to be subject to my authority in his life. For I say that men through independence have taken themselves down the road of destruction, the road of damnation. But I say when a man will learn to come under my authority, then he's kept in the way of my life. For I say it is me, the living God, who does cover men, that they can indeed be kept by me. But I say when men will resent and resist my authority, and I say they take themselves from under the same, I say they go right into the awaiting arms of the wicked one sent to devour. Now I say there are many who thought they were doing some great thing by asserting their independence, asserting their own authority, but I say they were nothing but blinded fools. For I say that the enemy is ever present to ensnare, to entangle, and take men far from me. And I say that it is indeed his device to deceive them through cunning craftiness and take them down the road of their own damnation. Now I say that I, the living God, never called thee to go down the road of damnation, but I say that I've called thee to stay in the way of salvation. That is, to continue steadfast in me, to be coming forth ever uplifted, directed, and guided by me. For I say when it is me, the living God, that you will stay in line with, when it is me, the living God, that you seek to please and obey, of course I have mercy upon thee. But I say when you deviate, you turn aside, you resist my authority, I say that you will be proven to be a fool. Now I say that fools are found under my wrath and not my mercy, because they have refused my covering over them. That is, they have refused my authority that would have taught them subjectivity unto me. And I say when men will assert their own way, I say they are merely flaunting their pride. But I say when men will humble themselves, bow down low, and be subject unto me, then they are brought forth in my way. Now consider that I, the living God, do indeed have the way prepared before thee, that you can come forth rejoicing in me. And I say that I do indeed have mercy and truth, life and hope and peace for those who are under my authority. But I say when men are ever asserting their independence from me, I say they are merely flaunting their pride before me. And I say that pride is abomination, and I say that the proud will always fall down. I say this day, consider that I, the living God, do indeed have the way that I prepare for my own people, and I say in order to be pleasing unto me, they must walk in the same. That is, they must learn what it is to be subject, to be ruled by me. For I say that I, the living God, will not have rebels in the dimensions of my life, my spirit, my truth, because they would trample the same. That is, through their brutish determination to have their own way, I say they will make a complete and utter mess of things. I say this day, do not look for your way, but look for my way, for it is the way of life. I say there are multitudes in this wicked generation, they have gone a-whoring from me. That is, they have gone after that which is darkness and iniquity, they have gone after that which is foolery, And I say, in the same they have brought to themselves many troubles. That is, they have brought to themselves the sorrows of their own making. And I say it is because they refused my authority in their lives. And I say they sought for another way, and the way, of course, is destruction. I say this day, if men would again respect my authority, I say that I, the living God, would pull back my wrath from them. That is, they would not be under the cudgels of carnality that they are ruled by in this wicked generation. But I say, because men have given themselves to lawlessness, to carelessness, to abandonment of my way, to go in their own way, I say they pay for the same. And I say they are under the wrath, the fury, the indignation revealed. I say this day that I, the living God, desire to rule, to reign over my own people. And yes, I say that I desire that they would be willingly subject unto me, coming forth in the truth, the light that I provide. For I say, if you consider what it is that I, the living God, do give to thee, it is the way of truth and life, strength and hope and peace always. And I say, to be under my authority is to be into the safety of my hand. I say this day that I, the living God, can keep any man or woman who will submit unto me. And I say that the nations who throw off my authority are headed for their own destruction. For I say, when men will stop respecting me and become a law unto themselves, I say they prove they are empty-headed fools. And I say they are walking in lawlessness, they are walking in that which will prove to be damnation of their souls. For I say that I, the living God, established my law, my standard for my people, even in times of old, in order to keep them from the ways of the heathen. For I say that the ways of the heathen were so vile that they continually gravitated my wrath unto them. And I say that the heathen round about were destroyed again and again and again because of their lawless, vile, and corrupt behaviors. But I say that I gave my laws to my people in order for them to be blessed, to be kept, to be protected by me. Now I say, when they threw those things off and abandoned themselves to the ways of the heathen, what is it that they brought forth? I say they brought to themselves multiplied sorrow, suffering, and I say they paid for the same. And I say it is simply because they chose to abandon the way that I, the living God, did intend for them. And I say, in their abandonment of my way, what is it that they brought forth? I say they brought forth sorrow and suffering, captivity, bondage, and slavery to their own lives. I say this day that I, the living God, never ever intended that my own people would be in bondage, and yet they are. That is, they are enslaved to sin, they are in bondage to darkness, and I say there are majorities of them that are ruled by demons. And I say that it is simply because they refuse my authority over them. Now stop and consider, if I, the living God, do desire to teach thee subjectivity, that yes, I will allow men to rule over thee. But I say it is not because of cruelty, it is not because of oppression, but it is simply to teach you what it is that you must know. That is, you must know how to lower yourself, that is, into humility, and submit in order to be pleasing unto me. And I say, in my timing I remove the men factor, and I rule thee myself. But I say it is my business, if I put you under trainers, in order to have you trained in a way that is well-pleasing unto me. I say there are many in this rebellious age who resent any kind of subjectivity when it comes to me. That is, they think they should have free reign, they should do as they please when they please, and even be commanding me. But I say they are sorely mistaken, deceived, and led astray. For I say that those who will be used of me in a way that matters to me are the ones who will be subject unto me. I say there are many men who have set themselves up as great ministers, or so they claim, but I say they are none of mine. I say they are independent of me, they are doing their own thing and establishing their own kingdoms. And I say when their life is finished, that is all they will have, then they will go to hell with the same. For I say they were not subject unto me, but I say they built their own religious high towers and loved it so. And I say, for all of their bragging, for all of their wagging of their tongues in self-magnification, I say they prove to be fools before me. For I say they are not subject to my authority, never will they be so. For I say they have chosen the way of independence, the way of establishment of their own thing. And I say the very thing they've established will be their condemnation that will send them to hell. I say this day that I, the living God, do search for those who will be subject unto me, who will accept my authority and not resent the same. That is, they will be willing to walk in the truth, the light that I provide ever may gladden me. And I say they will be willing to be directed in that which I, the living God, do offer, that which I give to my own. For I say, through me, the living God, you are directed, corrected, and guided, for I am indeed the one who is able. Now stop and consider that I, the living God, do not intend for my own people to walk afar off from me. But I say that I intend that my people would accept my authority and even be thankful for the same. For I say, if you have a man who is a boss, an employer, I say that he really appreciates the ones who will accept his orders and obey the same. But I say the employees, even those who are not even seasoned at all, who answer back and refuse to be subject to authority, are a pain unto the man. Now consider that I, the living God, never called thee to think that you must answer back unto me as though you knew so much. Nor have I called thee to be as bad employees who simply walk according to their own understanding and think it is enough. For I say that the good employee, the good worker, is the man who will obey. And I say, so it is in my kingdom, that the ones who will accept my authority and welcome the same are the ones who are useful unto me. I say you are living in a time when multitudes are wild asses, snuffing and chasing the wind, and it is all in vain. For I say that all of their religious pursuit is nothing but vanity. It has nothing to do with me. For I say they are running here, running there, and going in a way that is useless and useless and useless in their lives. For I say at the end of it all they will end in hell, for they are judged as rebels by me. I say this day, why not welcome my authority and seek for the same, that you can indeed be well-pleasing unto me. For I say, if it is me, the living God, that you will be subject unto, if it is me, the living God, that you will indeed learn to love, to please, and obey, I say that you will find that I ever direct thee in life. And yes, you will find that it is me, the living God, who will give unto thee all that you have need of every single day. For I say, when you are willing to accept my authority and not resent the same, you will find my mercies abound towards thee. But I say, when you are rejecting subjectivity unto me, you are declaring your independence of me. I say this day that I, the living God, never called thee to live in independence, but I say that I've called thee to live in subjectivity unto me, and be thankful unto me. That is, that it is me, the living God, you are privileged to love, to serve, and obey, that you can come forth rejoicing in my way. For I say, the quicker that you humble yourself, bow down low, and thank me for my authority, even if you do not understand the same, the quicker you will come into being well-pleasing unto me. For I say, it is not yourself you are meant to please, but it is me, the author and the finisher of thy faith. I say, give thanks and praise.